Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I have for you something that I don't think I've really seen anywhere. I am going to do a full face using only products that were samples. And if you guys know, samples are never the right shade. So this should be a challenge. So I have like an entire stash of samples. This is only what I pulled to use today. But I subscribed to Ipsy. I had subscribed to Allure, Birchbox. I had so many monthly subscriptions that I was getting at one point. It was crazy. So I decided that I wanted to come on here and do a full face using only samples. I thought it would be like a fun little challenge. So anyway, we are going to get right into it. So first up, this is a sample of the Anastasia Dipbrow Pomade. And so this had 4 colors in it, and it actually does have my shade, which is Auburn. So I'm super excited about that. So we're gonna do that first. Okay, so let me be 100% honest. I don't usually use the Dipbrow pomades. This is a lot darker than what I'm used to. I usually use the brow pencils, and this is much darker. Moving on. So for eye primer, this is a sample of the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I love this primer. I use it a lot, and I am excited that I had one of these so that I could use that. So next for eyeshadow, I have this little sample box from Urban Decay that I had got from one of the many orders that I have made with Urban Decay. And it comes with little eyeshadow samples, and it actually comes with an eyeshadow primer. I had no idea that was even in here. But it comes with these little eyeshadow samples, so we're gonna use some of these today. The first shade I'm gonna go in with is Foxy, just because it's a very neutral color and it's very close to my skin tone. And I'm going to use my fluffy Super Crease brush by Royal & Langnickel. This is one of my favorite brushes. So next, because I don't have like a lighter brown that I wanted to use, I'm actually going to use this color that I have for contouring. This is by Meech and Mia, and this is the shade Taupe. So I'm going to use this. Yes, it is still a sample. Yes, it is what I use for contour, but it's going to work as an eyeshadow right now. And I'm going to use my Morphe E22. This is a wonderful crease brush. Next, I'm going to take the shade Desperation. It's like a gray brown kind of a color. It's a little darker than the taupe one that I just used. And I'm going to use that same Morphe E22 brush. Next, I'm going to take the shade Blackout. This is also from that Urban Decay eyeshadow sample pack thing. And I'm going to use my Jeffree Star Morphe JS12 brush. And I'm just going to kind of pack that onto the outer crease. Next, I'm going to take the shade Flash, which I believe is like a shimmery purple, and I'm going to pack that all in the lid using one of my fingers. So I'm done with the top lid for my eyes, and usually this is where I move on, so that I'm moving on. I'm going to take, this is a water bomb by, oh God, BK are Paris, and this is like a lip balm. And I'm gonna put this on my lips just to keep them nice and hydrated. Feels a little sticky. Not sure how I feel about that. So for moisturizer, I'm going to use the Origins Ginseng Energy Boosting Gel Moisturizer. I actually really like this stuff. It was in my sample stash. I don't know where I got it. So it's more of like a travel, but I'm going with it. I really do like this stuff. I've used this before and it's really good. It smells really good and it really hydrates and makes you feel refreshed. So next I'm going to go in with the Benefit Porefessional face primer. I'm sorry, my dog is having a dream. He's like chasing rabbits or something. So I don't know if you can hear him. But I have 3 of these little sample packs and I'm going to just try and see how far they can get me. This is one. Got like the inside of my face, and this is 2. It took 3 of these to do my full face with primer. What do they expect you to do with 1? Just say. So I have a bunch of different foundations and I'm not entirely sure which one I'm going to use. I have a Kosas face tint, which I think the lightest shade might be closest or close to my skin tone. I also have the More Pacific Color Control Cushion Compact. I don't know what this shade is up here, but I know these 2 look on the darker side, so I would probably go with this one. And then I have the Makeup Forever. This is Y35 and R230. I know R230 is very close to me. So I think I'm actually going to use the Makeup Forever R230 today. But first, because I have a mask situation going on, I'm going to go in with the Boo Boo Cover Up Concealer, and I'm going to take, oh dear God, I think this was like a Sonia Kashuk concealer brush from Target. I'm concerned that this is too dark. So I'm going to use the Makeup Forever R230, and this is the Ultra HD foundation. Very liquidy. I don't think I've ever actually used this one before. Could be worse. So I'm gonna go back in with the Boo Boo concealer, Boo Boo Cover Up, whatever it's called, and do my under eye and go over those mask issues again. I'm going to go in with the Bare Minerals Mineral Veil. This is the original Mineral Veil, and set my under eye and my face. Because I don't have cream products today, I have powder. But first I'm going to set my under eye and anywhere I put concealer. I'm also going to push some of that into my skin around my like smile lines and like my wrinkle lines because I'm old. Let's be real. And now I'm going to use, this is another Real Techniques, this is the powder brush, and really just set my whole face. Alright, so now I'm going to go back to the eyes, and I'm going to use, this is the Juicy Kohl eyeliner in the shade Blue, and I'm going to use that in my waterline. I have no idea how this works. I've never used it before, so. I actually really like that. That feels really nice. It's very creamy, and you don't have to press down hard at all. So I'm going to use my Morphe M423 and the shade Blackout and just kind of smudge along my lash line. Now I'm going to take, this is a Beauty Diva London. This is one of the eyeliner brushes, and I'm going to use that shade Desperation from Urban and kind of smudge out a little bit on the lower lash line. I'm also going to take this shade Taupe from the Meech and Mia. And this is one of the Tetris brushes, but I don't remember what line it was from, but it's a fluffy brush. And I'm gonna, just a little bit, go right back to the bottom lash line. Next, I'm gonna take the Kat Von D Trooper eyeliner in black, and I'm going to line my lid. We're going to try. So this might be dried out, I'm not entirely sure, so I'm going to try and use it, but this is the Betty Boop and Ipsy mascara, and I'm going to use this on both my top and bottom lashes, maybe. I was actually surprised that I could use that. Next, I'm going to go in with the Meech and Mia Taupe shade, and I'm going to contour my face using my Wet n Wild contour brush. Now I'm going to bronze my skin with the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. And God, this is an Ulta bronzing kabuki kind of brush, and I've had it forever and I love it. So I'm actually gonna go briefly back to the eyes and do my inner corners using the shade Opal from Becca and my Bodyography Pro flat shader brush. It's a little darker than I like for the inner corners, but we're gonna go with it. And now I'm gonna take the same Becca Opal highlight and my Jeffree Star Morphe brush. This is the JS3 brush. Next, I'm going to take the Tarte Party Blush. This was like a birthday gift from Sephora years ago and haven't opened it until now. But it's super neutral. I really don't know if I'm gonna like it, but I'm going to use that with my Morphe E34 brush. So I brought a couple things down for lips because I have so many lip products that I'm not entirely sure which one I want to use. So I have a lip gloss. This is the Anastasia Toffee. I have the Tarte Birthday Suit Lippy Paint, and this is a Bite Beauty Glaze Lip Crayon. I think I'm actually going to use the Bite Beauty with the Anastasia lip gloss today. And that completes it. Oh, just kidding. That does not complete this look. I also have the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Marine Boosting Mist to use as a setting spray today. There we go. So that is it, you guys. I just did a full face using only sample products. It doesn't look terrible. The foundation matched decently. The only thing that was really bad that's bothering me is my under eye and like where I did concealer, because the concealer was really dark. Other than that, I would say this was a success. The shadows were decent. The Porefessional, even though I had to use 3 of those, it works. It's one of my favorite primers to use, and I'm actually surprised that it didn't pill with this foundation, so that's always a plus. And yeah, not gonna lie, I'm pretty impressed that I was able to actually pull off a full face of makeup doing only samples. So now my challenge to you, I want you to post a video or a photo doing a full face of only samples. I'm sure you have some. We all have a sample stash somewhere. We've all had Ipsy, Allure, Birchbox, some sort of beauty subscription, plus with purchases to Sephora, Ulta, Beautylish, all of these makeup companies, you always get samples. So my challenge for you is to post your sample full face video or photo. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. That completes this video, and I will see you next time. Bye.